Hello, fellow listeners, and this is Group Hug in the Shower. This is Ezra, and this is Group Hug in the Shower. These are the bros.
Oh my god.
No, that was perfect. I think we should use that every time.
I think so too, yeah.
I say yeah.
I think it was like beyond perfect.
Thank you. Did you guys want to reintroduce yourselves, or was that a one-time thing for our podcast? Or
Well, I mean,
We did.
I hope they know who we are now, but we can say this is a podcast where one of us tells or reads a story about something. Doesn't really matter what. And the other two kind of just enjoy and go along. And this is the first time we're hearing it.
Yep.
Ezra is going to be giving us a story today. He has not disclosed any details about what it is, so I'm kind of frightened.
well, I let a few leak out, but
Yeah.
I don't know what you kept saying a bunch of things, and I didn't know it was true. Is it on lizard people?
We'll start off. Well, first out, shout out to Jim Morrison of the Doors, Dennis Rodman, and the laser pointer that keeps my cat entertained. But
You think they're actually listening?
no.
I think the laser pointer is listening.
No, probably.
But I want to start off this podcast by asking you guys: are you conspiracy theorists? Do you have your own conspiracies? Really?
Well,
yeah. I mean,
I believe in Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster at least.
well,
Yes.
so that would categorize you as yes.
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 Okay. Yeah.
You?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I have this conspiracy theory about how girls don't actually go to the bathroom, and there's just couches in there, and they just sit around and talk.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think that's true.
Where's the couch in your bathroom right now, Josh? We're sitting in it. I don't see
he
the.
doesn't
I don't see
have
the
Well,
one
there's
because-
not like personal bathrooms, because those are obviously just
Yeah,
to
I
do their
know.
makeup and shower.
Yeah.
But like public restrooms.
Yeah.
Well, even if there isn't couches, they all go in there together, and it's
Yeah.
weird. Something's off there.
Yeah.
I think it's always to gossip, but deep down, who really knows?
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe they sit down on the couch and talk a little. You know.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's like their safe place.
Well, to get on topic,
Which, to be fair, that's exactly what we're doing now, except it's not on a couch. It's in a bathtub.
Yeah, and we're not necessarily like confiding secrets in each other. We're kind of
No.
talking to our listeners.
Yeah, but still.
shout out to the 20 listeners, by the way,
We hit 20 listeners.
which is pretty. I think it's a pretty big deal.
I mean, yeah, for who we are and how long we've been doing this.
Yeah, it's
About a week now.
As DJ
Yeah.
Khaled would say,
Yeah,
we the best, you know.
music, yeah.
But anyway, I want to start. So with the conspiracy theories, have you guys ever heard of the conspiracy of that the Earth is actually hollow, and Nazis, Vikings,
Wait.
how are these combined?
and lizard people?
Okay,
all
yeah.
exist?
Where does this come from? Where does this conspiracy come from?
Well, you know,
Wikipedia? Did you find this on Wikipedia?
it's actually it comes from Rodney Clough, the author of World Top Secret: Our Earth is Hollow.
Dude,
A
this
book.
guy sounds nuts.
This
Dude,
sounds legit.
Okay, so
A lot of people are actually writing about this, and it's just
Really?
recent that I've actually heard of this crazy conspiracy.
I had
theory.
heard about the Earth being hollow and like lizard people, but Nazis and Vikings?
Yeah.
Or did he say Nazi Vikings?
Oh,
You know, I
There's
wouldn't
probably
be
both.
surprised if they intermingled.
yeah,
Maybe
probably.
they're Nazi lizard people Vikings.
You know what? Maybe because
So-
Vikings are Norwegian. They have blue eyes, blonde hair, don't they?
Oh, that's a
To get into the secret society, do you just have to like tunnel your way in, or is there some
There's
sort of like
probably some.
Hmm.
elevator and a handshake? You know what I mean?
They actually say I'm gonna
Okay.
read this article, but they do say
You get into it. We'll figure it
the
out.
reason why there's a no-fly zone over Antarctica is because of this hole in the North Pole.
Or I know
Hor-
I know
hor-
this
I
sounds crazy. I know this sounds crazy, but hear me
Hor-
out.
Yeah.
Because of the weather.
I think
I
that's a
mean,
lot of fake
Okay,
news, Josh.
all right. No, I
I
just had to throw that crazy idea
Yeah,
out
I
there.
don't know.
You know, I am an avid North Pole flyer over. You know,
You would be.
I would be.
Yeah.
You're an avid.
You know what? We could take this outside, man.
I don't know. I'm pretty comfortable here.
Like
actually.
outside the bathtub
too.
or
Yeah,
like
it's
outside the house?
really nice. I
We'll
don't
do
wanna
it
do
in the
either.
bathtub right now. But
Oh my gosh.
so
we're starting off pretty wild.
let's. This article is called "This Lady Thinks the Center of the Earth is Hollow and Full of Alien Humanoids."
I thought this dude's name was like, what was it?
Oh, that's the author that
Oh,
has
okay.
created
Okay,
this
okay.
type of cult-like
I mean,
mind.
Rodney could identify as.
Rodney.
I mean, what if Rodney was a girl?
Yeah,
You know?
I don't know.
Poor Rodney.
It's
Flushed
that's
down
Roddy.
Oh shoot!
I mean, maybe I'm wrong.
Rodney's
I
a
thought it
rat.
was Rodney.
I don't know. I mean,
Flushed
Rodney's a
down
real
his own
name, but
body.
I don't know.
Nope.
Okay,
I don't
this,
know, man.
this is a Vice article. It says, upon discovering the theory that Earth is hollowed out and full of highly evolved aliens, humanoids, my interests were at an all-time high. But when I actually researched the conspiratorial concept further, I discovered its believers make up a huge blank, blank, blank. So, dear Earth, are there aliens in the center of you? Who doesn't love a good old-fashioned
Why, yes,
conspiracy
there are.
theory? I'm not talking about boring crap like shadow governments or Bigfoot. Sorry, Thomas.
Oh.
I'm talking about hollow Earth. Upon discovering the theory that the Earth is hollowed out and full of highly evolved alien humanoids, my interest was at an all-time high. But when I actually researched the conspiratorial concept further, I discovered its believers make up a huge community of those who oppose the scientifically sound belief that the Earth is not full of superior aliens.
Are we sure this isn't just like a Reddit page?
You know what?
Because there's some pretty crazy
Yeah.
stuff there.
You know what? I'm a believer in Reddit. I think it's the
No.
front page of
No.
the internet.
Like the CNN of the internet.
You know what? Maybe I don't know. I just
Okay.
but there are a number of books on this topic. A metric crap ton, we'll say, of
Wow.
websites filled with the hollow Earth information, and even society called the ISCE, International Society for a Complete Earth. Based in Ontario, who will be having their first convention in Ohio sometime in the near future.
Wait, when was
People-
this written though? Because has it already happened?
You know what? If it hasn't happened yet, should we go?
We should.
Okay.
Imagine
well,
doing a
it's a
podcast in
bummer
that
because this
bathroom.
happened in 2013.
Oh, okay. So it probably already has.
People have believed in the existence of subterranean colony for a very long time. The most famous early believer of a hollow Earth is undoubtedly a dude named John Sims. Okay, so here's one of the first.
Wait, John Sins?
Si-
Is it?
No,
Oh,
not,
okay.
not that one.
He's like, you know what would be crazy?
Johnny Sins. Okay, we're probably gonna have to cut that out.
John Cena.
John
That's what he
Cena.
said. You can't see me. I'm in the hollow Earth.
Oh man,
Is John Cena a lizard man?
I don't know.
I don't know. I've never seen him.
You know what? I lost my place. So
Oh my
John
gosh.
Sims wrote Donut Hole in the Earth. So this is one of the first articles. Sims wanted to bring a team to the North Pole to find one of the openings that he claimed led to the center of the Earth. Although this expedition was never realized, Hollow Earth fanatics have named the North Pole supposed porthole as Sims Hole.
Wait.
In his honor.
Wait. Let's not glaze over the fact that they call
Glaze
it
over the hole.
Sims hole.
Donut hole.
Hmm.
Glazed donut hole.
So did they just like completely disregard the magma?
Majima?
Magma? Because doesn't that? I mean, I'm no scientist.
I don't know. Maybe there's
I don't
like
know.
another layer as well, and then inside of that,
It's got to be a pretty small layer then.
I'm a mere man who flunked out of college. I wouldn't know any of this stuff.
Okay, all right. Anyway,
you know, could you see yourself like walking through the snow and then seeing a giant hole in the earth? Maybe
Sure.
a pterodactyl flying underneath them.
I thought it was just Nazis.
You didn't say anything about pterodactyls.
Is that a thing?
You know, who knows?
Wait,
I mean,
no, there's
let's
already a movie on that, and it's
post that on the Reddit page.
Ice
And I bet it
Age,
just like goes
Okay,
Oh,
let's hold
dinosaurs.
that. This is actually a article from Vice, so it's
Oh.
legit, guys. Vice article.
yeah. Okay.
So one of the only semi-notable first-hand accounts of a hollow Earth emerged in 1947 from an American admiral named Richard E. Byrd. After he flew to the North Pole.
Wait, wait,
Bird
wait,
flu.
wait. Did you say Richard Bird?
Yes,
Did he-
Richard E. Byrd.
Did he go by Dick Bird?
You know, many
Dick
may
Bird
say
flew
that-
over the.
Dickie Bird?
Maybe he might have gone by Dick. You know,
Let's just refer to him as that.
As
Out of
that's it.
respect.
Yeah.
who would ever name their kid Dick in the world 2022? You know,
Well, they don't. It's Richard.
Yeah.
but Richard's a nerd name. You know any cool dudes named Richard?
I do. I know one.
Okay. Sorry, Richard.
And I know one really pathetic loser named Richard as well.
well,
I know
both
a few
two are
guys.
probably listening.
It probably like balances itself out.
Okay, so it's like a 1-to-1 ratio of cool Richards and lame Richards.
Yeah.
Cool dicks and lame dicks.
Flip a coin. That's how the world works. What? Yeah. Okay. All right.
So,
Sorry.
No, you're good. So after he flew to the North Pole, after saying the North
Wait,
Pole,
I thought it was a no-fly zone.
No,
well,
that
this was in
spot is,
19. This was in
oh, okay.
1947.
Oh,
Okay,
So,
so nobody
I-
cared.
When did
Yeah.
when did it become a
Were
no-fly zone?
planes invented?
Maybe we'll find out by this woman who tells us, since she knows the Hollow Earth so well. Crap. After saying the North Pole was a land of everlasting mystery, Hollow Earth conspiracy theorists have inferred that the everlasting mystery he was referring to could only possibly mean that the Earth is hollow and again full of alien humanoids.
It's the only explanation.
There might be a hole that's pretty deep in the Antarctica.
And the only thing that makes sense for a hole being in Antarctica is Nazis and lizards.
Yeah.
Obama, and aliens. That's what they
Obama
say.
aliens.
Obama aliens. Or
Okay.
This is insane. They're just like, you know what? Nobody goes to Antarctica. You know what that means? You know what that means? There's a hole there.
well, have you been to Antarctica?
And that means the Earth is hollow. And that also means that there's Nazis and lizard people living in that hole.
There was an article that I was
Fraser
reading.
there. So.
And Vikings.
Hey, I love Brett. Wait, did he really?
Yeah, and Journey
Yeah.
to the Center of the Earth.
Oh,
And
right,
during
oh,
the center
right.
of the Earth too.
But he didn't go to Antarctica. Did he?
No, I
No,
didn't go to
but there was
Antarctica.
dinosaurs, right?
Yeah, I think
So
so.
pterodactyl. Yeah, it
Yeah,
checks
so
out.
that one actually makes sense.
See, that's
That
why I
checks
was kind of basing it
Okay,
on the
okay.
Brandon
And-
Fraser.
You know, Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs. It's also.
Yeah,
Center
that
of
also
the Earth is-
happened.
Well, Center of the Earth? I don't know. There is under the ice.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know.
would you guys
Something about a
go
squirrel.
to this center of the earth if you were?
We
If
gotta
you
meet
were
Brendan
given
Fraser,
the
yeah.
option. Okay, Brendan Fraser back in the early 2000s,
Yeah.
or Brendan Fraser now.
Not Brendan Fraser.
No.
No. He's coming. Is he? That movie come out yet? That he's supposed to be in?
I don't
It got
know.
canceled.
He doesn't-
Catwoman?
Did it?
Was it Catwoman?
He doesn't look
No.
like Brendan Fraser anymore. He looks like
The Gabagool.
the Penguin.
You
But
know,
like
but we love Brendan
Batman
Fraser.
Robin Penguin.
But we're Brendan Fraser. I'm a Brendan Fraser supporter. I
Whale,
can't
that's
speak
what
for
it
you
was
guys.
called.
Oh, the whale.
Yeah.
Is it because
Did you just call him a whale?
He
He kind of
he
did turn
is
into a whale.
the whale.
No. Oh my gosh.
That's
Look at him.
that's Brendan Fraser.
I
now.
feel bad for the dude. I love him.
Dude. George of the Jungle?
I know,
I forgot he was in that movie.
dude. I watched that. Movie
thought
so
he was
much.
I
on-
watched Blast from the Past yesterday.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
that's why he's on my mind. As soon as you said we're doing, like,
As soon
Started
as I think
this.
of Brendan Fraser, I just think of the Mummy.
Is he down there too? With like
he's got to be.
is he a Nazi now?
You know, I
'Cause you
think,
don't
I
hear
think
about
he's a
him anymore.
commuter. I think he might be a commuter,
He's
honestly.
like, yeah, you don't hear about him anymore, and then
He
he's
knows the
suddenly
way.
coming out with the whale.
He knows the way
This is the
Do
way.
you know
to the
that?
to the
Oh.
center. Yeah.
The way.
Does he know the queen?
He's kind of like a tour guide for that sort of thing.
I mean, he is. So,
Yeah.
where we left off, he said it's a everlasting mystery. He was referring to could only possibly mean that the Earth is hollow and again full of alien humanoids. who are better than us in every way. They're better than us. Stronger, better, smarter. The Admiral.
The Black Eyed Peas have been there too, by the way.
Dang it, Black Eyed Peas. Anyway, after reading through all of the Hollow Earth information I could dig up, I was still curious as to what life in the core of our planet is like and why people believe that the Earth is hollow in the first place. So I called up Diane Robbins, author of Message from Hollow Earth and Telos, 2 books based on the conversations she had with the Hollow Earth humanoids, to find out more so I could expand my puny surface dwelling in. So this chick spoke with these alien humanoids.
Okay, so
No, that
now
makes
we have
sense.
sources. So this is starting to come together.
Yeah, no, this is
This Diane
sense.
Robbins, I don't know how she got there. She might have been a Nazi. You know,
Maybe
what
a
if the
Viking.
Nazis led them the way, or a Viking?
Yeah.
You know, who
Yeah,
knows?
I mean, sounds about right.
Yeah.
So Diana Robbins stated, "It's not a theory. The Earth is hollow. It is hollow. And in the center of the Earth is a central sun that is held perfectly in place by gravity. All planets are hollow, and they will have a central sun, and they all have a central sun. My bad. There's much more land than ocean in the hollow Earth. That's how planets are created. About 400 miles down is where the gravity changes, so we stand on the surface. But when you're in the center, the gravity changes, so you're also standing on the surface down there. So it's like,
So, okay, this is starting to sound more believable.
yeah.
so it's like,
She obviously knows.
you know
what
how
she's
we're
saying.
standing on the ground right now. It's like
Well, I'm
they're upside down to us because the gravity changes.
Oh,
That's
so
just
like Stranger
Australia.
Things.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It's
that
like
too.
she
What
just,
did you say?
I said Australia.
Australia. Yeah, that's
she's
that's
just
upside down.
talking about China. She's talking about China or Australia.
no. Wait. Okay. So, no.
Hmm.
Wait a minute. Gravity. It's like upside down gravity.
Yeah,
That
it
what she
flips. So the sun on the outside, I think, is what she's getting at. The sun, our sun, and the sun in the center of the Earth counteract each other.
Their sun must be like really
Hmm.
small.
You know, I mean,
I mean,
the
it's
Earth
not the
is
size
eight.
of the sun, but not
How
that
thick
small.
is the Earth? I didn't do research.
Well,
on
I
this.
didn't know it was hollow. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess ask her.
Well, she died in 2012 of a CIA investigation. I actually don't know. Shout out Diane Robbins, wherever she is, or Diana Robbins, whatever.
She's probably living in the center of the earth by now.
Yeah,
You know?
I'm not convinced she's dead.
You know what? In the
That
next
in itself
article,
is a conspiracy.
in the next article that I have, they are actually talking about how Salt Lake City and the LDS
No.
link to this underground.
Link to the
Honestly,
Nazis?
that makes sense.
You
Because
know
of all the
what?
tunnels underneath.
Who
Utah.
knows? Who knows?
There are tunnels.
Yeah.
There are tunnels.
There are.
I didn't know they went so
Next
down.
podcast, guys, we're gonna explore these tunnels.
No, maybe you.
We're gonna be in the bathroom of said tunnels.
I'm gonna be digging in there.
Okay. but-
Okay,
I-
yeah.
Now I'm like, I'm in, dude. I'm in. Let's hear it.
Okay, so this guy asked, "Wow, okay, your books talk about a place down there called Agartha. What is it like, and what are some of the different life forms down there?" Agartha is a network of 100 subterranean cities.
He's like, what kind of life forms are down there? She's like, get this. Get this. Nazis, lizard people, Vikings, and the LDS.
You know what? Does it seem pretty far off, or does
No,
that
yeah,
seem
no,
that sounds
actually
actually really
within
accurate.
a same little group? You know.
Yeah.
But anyway, there are about 120 of them all together. There are the Agartha network. Sorry, Telos is a subterranean city, and the other Agarthian cities are like Telos. If you read my books, Telos, shout out Diane Robbins, read her books.
She's out there listening.
You'll learn all about the Telos network. There are physical humans like we are, but they live in peace, isolation, and seclusion. And through this, they have gained their immortality because you can only evolve in peace. That's why we have been isolated on the surface. So what she's pretty much saying is that we're garbage. We're garbage human beings, and we can't get along. So
she made up this fantasy world where everybody is like best friends.
you know what? Maybe this Diane probably has some type of thing. You know?
Yeah, she's
Mental
on to
issues,
something.
or- Oh yeah,
She's on to something. You know?
on something. All right.
She's on.
She's on.
You know what? I think I think this sounds like a Wattpad story for her. It's just her
Yeah.
sick lizard fantasy, you know?
Her
Like some
sick
Nazi
Viking lizard man fantasy. Yeah. I mean, who doesn't have those?
That's every woman's fantasy. Those
Yeah.
books, those little 90s books that are written with like a super buff dude and some girl in like torn up lingerie, like on her shoulder, on his shoulders.
Yeah.
I've read some of that stuff. My mom has those books
Really?
in the basement. You know, those are really.
She keeps them in her drawer.
They're in a
bed.
secret drawer right next to her bed.
They're in the drawer. I've read all of them. They're very interesting. I don't get some of the parts. I don't know what he's doing.
Too big of words.
Words hurt.
Yeah.
As you can tell from this podcast, I have dyslexia, so I can't really read too well. But
Okay.
Anyway, she's
Yeah.
a fan.
anyway,
That's all
Yeah.
we know.
anyway, so she's a fan of these buff lizard men.
We're just throwing out there. They could be like tiny,
She-
little, scrawny
So this guy,
lizard men.
you know,
Little
we used to
lizard
say,
boys.
"What's your type, lizard boys?"
Lizard boy.
Maybe lizard ladies.
BOI, lizard ladies. If they're lizard ladies,
I don't know.
man.
It said lizard man.
Oh,
But it's also like
What if-
mankind,
That I
lizard
mean,
man.
what if they've
I guess that's
all?
true. But
You know what?
ladybug.
There's a lot to
Yeah,
think about
the
this.
ladybug.
There's a lot to think about this.
But I've
These
seen the
lizard-
bug's life, and
Ooh, that's
That
Oscar knows the truth.
the princess is a baddie. The ant princess is a bad.
No, that's true.
yeah. No, that's valid.
The antennae on that thing.
Ooh.
Anyway,
Yeah,
what's
you
your
know-
favorite Disney princess crush that's not a princess?
Oh, it's definitely Flynn.
Wait a minute. You know what? Flynn is pretty cool.
Well, that makes sense.
Wait, did you say that's not a? You said that's not a princess, right?
Yeah, but you said
Oh, yeah,
Disney
that's not
princess
a
is not a
princess.
princess.
Oh.
So like,
Okay, so like, do you count Princess Leia as a princess?
you know what? You know what? I guess we'll include Star Wars since Disney took up
Okay,
the Star
I'm gonna
Wars
go with
mantle.
Ahsoka.
You know what, dude? Ahsoka is so bad in
it's a
Clone Wars.
child.
You're a child.
Well, I was a child when I had a
No,
crush.
I
on her.
wasn't
No, okay,
saying
no,
like.
that's-
Yeah, okay. I wasn't
that's
saying
fair.
like.
She's bad as I'm a 21-year-old.
No, he was like, who's bad?
my
And
God,
I'm
my,
like, she's
hands
bad.
are, my fingers are like twiddling.
No.
But Ahsoka,
Well,
yeah. Wait, you know what? I do like Ahsoka with the shorter. What are they called? What would you?
I mean,
call
I know
them?
what they're called for Twi'leks. I don't know what they are for Torgroot. I'm not a nerd at all.
What's Boba Fett? So for our
See, I could have been
listeners-
talking about Ahsoka in The Mandalorian.
Yeah,
but
no,
she's
that's
not.
the-
It just doesn't hit the
That's
same.
not-
you know?
Yeah.
What do you call what is Boba Fett's buddy, lizard buddy? Is it Bosk?
Bosk.
Yeah,
He's a
Bosk.
Trandoshan.
Yeah. So these
He's
lizard people
probably
look
down
like
there.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dude, yeah.
Makes sense.
So Boba Fett's probably done that too.
It checks out. I think that's how this all connects.
But let's see if
Star Wars
Diane
is
has. Let's see if Diane
I
has
bet
met
George
Bosk.
Lucas was a believer.
Dude.
You know
he
what?
probably
What
was.
if George Lucas is actually, and he's just documenting how his people got here? Like Darth Vader came in, blew up Alderaan. And I don't know where the Bosk people come from, but what if they blew up one of the Bosk people's
Yeah.
Bosk man's planet and went down into Earth? Like this is a good
Yeah.
hole.
I mean, this is a good hole.
I think I figured out the Sarlacc pit.
So was he so
What
good
is
I
it?
had to go back in?
Can we move on, please?
I let Ahsoka go in my Starlight pit,
No.
Oh my god.
which is my
No, okay, just
a home.
All right. So
I'll
what
refer
else
to
is
it.
in the? What did this lady say before she
so-
didn't actually die?
They asked her, "Have you contacted them directly?" She says, "Yes, I'm telepathic."
oh,
Of course she is. Of course.
not
I had
directly.
dreams.
She's like, well, I mean, like directly, indirectly.
Yeah,
Like they came to me in a dream. Does that count as direct? No, that doesn't count. Did you like?
Yo,
shake
have you
their
ever?
hand and
Have
In
you
my
ever
dream, I
had
did.
have you guys ever had a dream where you wake up and you're like crying because you wish it was real? That's her
I
with
mean,
lizard people.
Yeah.
oh,
She's like, I wish I woke up with lizard men.
Dream. You know?
Shark Boy Lava Girl.
Yeah,
Shark
exactly.
Boy.
He still knows the full song. I mean, it's not hard to memorize, but
Yeah.
Where okay, that was a good movie too.
it was.
Yeah.
You know,
Didn't have anything to do with the center of the earth, though.
We don't
Yeah.
have any problem with tangents, do we?
I don't.
No,
think
it's-
I have tangents. I think.
I know that's a random point, but I just wanted to bring it up.
Yeah,
Sorry if we get off
Maybe,
topic,
you know,
guys.
don't bring up random points again.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway,
my bad.
what does
Yeah,
Sadie
what's
say?
with the?
Wasn't there a robot in that like milk river in Shark Boy and Lava Girl? Okay, my bad. But
forget about the Milk River, okay?
she says, "Yes, I'm telepathic. All these messages are directed to me by Adama, the high priest in Telos. All the messages are in my books. Then I've been in touch with Mikos, who dictated to me from the center of the earth. All of his messages are in my book messages from Hollow Earth. So, yes, I am a telepathic contact with them. I am in telepathic contact. So, I think this is just a freaking cash grab.
I'm kind of seeing where the LDS click in now because
Yeah.
what weren't they like?
So
have like very specific conversations with God, telling them to sleep with a ton of women.
I think only.
Isn't
Are preachers telepathic?
I think only. What was the dude's name? Who?
I don't know. The dude who found the gold tablets in the
Yeah.
forest, and then he was like, only
Joseph
I could
Smith?
see him. Yeah, Joseph Smith.
Yeah.
No.
That's a whole South Park episode too.
No, there's a whole Family Guy scene on that where he's like, "What is this? A shopping list?" He's like, "What'd you find?" He's like, "Oh, it's the second coming of Jesus Christ. You all have to have sex with me."
Yes. Yeah, those gold tablets. He found them and then he buried them, and then he came back to the village and he was like, "God told me something, but only I could see him." And then he went back and he's like, "I have more stuff to tell you guys." And then it ended up in Utah, here where we are right now.
Same thing as this lady, right?
Yeah, but I think lizard people are kind of cooler than some gold tablets.
He could have come up with something cooler. I'll admit.
Yeah, more like Joseph
it's not
Smith.
original,
Am I right?
it's not original. You know, God gave me some tablets. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, been there, done that.
Yeah,
Let's
come
move on.
lizard people.
Have you guys
That's
ever
new.
been to a rave? You get a bunch of tablets there, you know?
And lizard people.
Yeah.
Some of those women do look like lizards. No?
What?
No. I mean, you raver girls, go crazy, you know?
Yeah, you do you.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Okay, my bad. So the guy said, "That's interesting. How do you receive these messages? Do they all come randomly?" She said, "I hear them from the word like how I hear you now. I never change the words. I just add punctuation and paragraph breaks. I write it as I hear it."
There's somebody like stalking this lady, hiding in the bushes, going, "Lizard people." And she's like, "Who said that?"
Huh?
I have a message for you.
I'm from the Hollow Earth.
Nazis. LDS.
You must have sex with a bunch of women. Pterodactyl.
Brendan Fraser.
Man.
Well,
Uh,
I think I'm catching on.
Yeah.
So she says she never changes a word. She just adds punctuation and paragraph breaks. So it's just like a stream of words. I think this woman just needs to see a psychiatrist or something, you know? But they always tell me when they want to make appointments to deliver these messages. So yeah, So she gets these appointments with these lizard peeps.
She has. they have a lizard secretary.
Yeah. Well, I guess this dude asked if they're friendly, and she said, "Yeah, they're
He's
like,
like,
humans."
hello? She's like, Jesus? No. Lizard people. Gotta get them right. Will 8:30 work for you tomorrow? Ooh, I have a pedicure. Can we push you? Can
She's
we push
like-
my 8:30 back?
The alien's like, "I am the Grand Priestess." No. Or whenever you're in the mood, I guess yes. You know, we'll push it back.
So, like, when she gets these telepathic moments, do they just hit, like, randomly? Or are they, like...
No, they're scheduled.
No, but, like...
Well,
how do you schedule them if they're not random?
Well, the first one was
I don't
probably
know.
random, and then it's like,
At
every
the end of
Wednesday
okay.
at like...
at the end of the conversation.
Yeah.
So this guy asks if they're more scientifically, mentally, and spiritually advanced than us, and is that true? She said they have everything we don't, so we're the losers.
Everything we don't?
What does that mean?
Scales, claws. I don't know.
I mean,
Probably Dennis Rodman visits down there every once in a while.
wait, but...
She says they have a spaceport in the center where the starships that make no noise and no pollution come and go from the North Pole
Okay.
and,
That
the,
is
South,
something.
and the South Pole.
That is something we don't have.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Isn't it kind of convenient how it creates no pollution and no noise? But actually, maybe that's why the ice caps are melting so fast.
Oh, yeah, it's not humans at all. It's all just the lizard men, Nazis, and Vikings.
Global warming is kind of fake.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the lizard people that are causing it because their spaceships are too hot.
Yeah. So global warming. So global warming's not fake, but it's because of the rocket ships and spaceships from.
True.
Okay.
It might be their son.
She just goes into a lot about a world building, how like they have potable water that just comes to their fingertips.
Potable water. Wait, start that word over.
Potable?
Wrong.
Potable? Wait, let me look it up, guys.
No.
Wait. Are you trying to say
Potable water?
Potable. Wait, hold up. It is. Siri.
You got the...
Potable.
Crap.
Wait, say
Potable.
it again, say it again. Do it again. No,
Potable.
do it again.
do the thing, do the thing?
Potable.
Wait.
Potable.
That was...
Potable.
Foodable.
Football.
You know what?
Neither are.
I just got that lizard humanoid
No, wait,
accent.
do it one more time. I didn't understand it. It sounds like he says, foodable. Do it now.
Here it's floating.
Potable.
Ah.
Potable.
Potable.
What?
Wait.
Oh, so I did say
This
it right.
changes everything.
Man, y'all fools.
Wait a minute. What kind of accent was that?
Formal.
No,
Potable.
it's not pootable.
Not pootable.
Potable.
Wait. Okay. All right, let's listen. How do you get it?
Potable.
What?
Oh my god, me and you were just stupid.
No.
Let's believe this lizard man over here, apparently. He
Oh,
He
there's a
apparently knows.
practice button.
Oh.
Oh no, it wants you to do it slow. Do it slow. How do we make it?
Potable.
potable.
No.
Huh.
See?
Okay, wait. British
Potable.
pronunciation.
Potable.
Okay, I'm
That's
done.
a little.
I'm done.
That's a
All
little
right.
fancy.
And take care. I'm out of my whole life.
Oh, so this guy actually
Yes,
touches on Hitler. She says.
He
That
touches
was-
Hitler. Wait, restart.
Oh, wait.
I'm still thinking
The
about
topic
potable.
of Hitler is brought up, and potable water, potable. But some people believe that Hitler flew to the center of the earth
He didn't
to
actually.
escape the fate.
Erection.
Oh my gosh! You didn't? Did you not know how to say that word?
Oh my god.
Whenever I say Ahsoka, Ezra be like,
Erection.
Shout out to the Clone Wars, you know, or Jabba the Hutt, you know. But
Brendan Fraser me?
oh, ouch!
Yeah, that was a burn. I'm sorry. That was a little much.
Poor Brendan Fraser. But people believe that Hitler flew down to the center of the Earth to escape World War II.
Flew?
Yeah,
Down.
flew to the center of the Earth.
What?
So they're saying
He didn't actually kill him.
That's got no. I mean, like, how did he fly? Especially, when does the gravity like reverse?
I don't know.
'Cause he's like flying, and then the gravity's like BAM.
Imagine like
I think
you
he
fly
like,
over it and it just like drops you in.
I think
Yeah,
he,
I know that's.
well they
Oh wait,
said
is
that
it like a Wakanda situation? Like Black
I don't
Panther?
know. You know what? They said that the Nazis had a base in Antarctica, and I guess that's what all they got.
to the center of the Earth.
So I guess they flew to the.
Oh, maybe Hitler could just fly.
Maybe the Nazis spent a lot of time in
Super
Antarctica.
Hitler.
Is Hitler
But they
Superman?
said,
Oh, he's super Hitler.
Oh.
so the guy asked, "Do you think it's a
Super Nazi.
possibility?" So the chick said, "Yes, that's what I've read. I personally have yet to receive that information, but I did know where he knew about Hollow Earth and that the Germans
That's
did
a
go
good
to
way
the
to
South
say
Pole
like
after
I don't
World War
want to
II.
talk about this or I don't know. It's just I haven't received that
I
information yet.
haven't received yet.
The Grand
Yeah.
Priestess of
No, it
ancient
wasn't.
city of Hollow Earth.
Of
Hasn't
one of the
told me
several
that
cities.
Hitler's in
Yeah,
it. Yeah, there's 120 cities. Who knows?
104 days.
500 days of summer, you
Wait
know?
a minute.
Yeah.
Zoe Deschanel.
And Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I prefer Joseph Gordon-Levitt over Zoe Deschanel anytime.
Yeah, I do too, honestly. I
It's
mean,
like,
Zoe
wait,
Deschanel's really
wait,
good.
wait.
Manic
More.
Pixie Girl is not the vibe this year, you know?
This year? Oh.
Man. I don't even know where to go with this article.
I
Anyway, fellas.
feel, my brain feels fried right now. I have no idea what's happening.
So anyway, what do you guys think of these lizard people? And the Nazis. I think Vikings come in later. I think the Vikings just show up out of nowhere.
There's so many holes in this plot.
No, there's only one hole.
It's
You know what there's a bunch of holes in? The LDS Church.
Okay.
The LDS Church caves in Salt Lake City.
That's
From the
right.
New York Post, it says.
Hitler's like,
Well,
no
how
more
does-
Jews.
How does New York?
On the
What's
LDS.
going on in Utah?
I don't know.
New York.
What are you doing?
Ever since these two
Wait, that was
dudes
like
came
the first
around
one.
and started touching everything at the Met.
Get to the chopper. We have to go down to the center of the earth.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
How was your other one that you didn't mean to
Wait,
do?
let me go back to
Say it was
Hitler.
better.
Let me go back. Let me go back to Hitler.
Your Hitler's a better Arnold than.
Get to the chopper. No, that's
No,
not
that's-
Hitler.
that's-
That's, get.
That's not Hitler at all.
No, wait.
That's the Terminator.
9. What are you doing? No, that.
Oh no, that's
No, that was right.
that's like that's like Red Skull from.
Nein, ich habe die Bibliothek.
That was
No, wait.
What's that?
Let's hear your Hitler.
Nicht so gut.
Hello,
Hello.
it is I Hitler. Heil me.
How
Do you
Hitler?
have any?
Heil.
Do you have any
Nein.
chocolates for a German boy? Yodelay-hoo. And then lizard people touched it.
Well,
So.
There's lizard people everywhere.
Oh,
This is so exciting.
fantastic! As long as it's not the Jews.
Ah, it's a Jew. I'm LDS. Oh, you fine.
you're fine. You're fine.
You're fine.
I think LDS actually
You
came
into some
from.
freaky. He's like, you guys are into some freakier stuff than I am.
It's Jar Jar Binks. It's like, Mr. LDS. Jar Jar Binks is actually in the center of the earth.
He's the priestess.
He's the secretary. Misa want to know what time you are. She's like, 9? Misa don't think so.
So ultimately, the story is Jar Jar Binks calls up Diane and talks to her through her brain
Yeah.
through the LDS.
No.
LDS commercials, but the
Yeah, learn
LDS
the
is
Vikings.
actually
Wait.
rearranged into LSD.
Whoa. Maybe when these LDS priests thought that God was talking to them, maybe it was this lizard secretary just trying to set something up.
Joseph Smith is like, oh my God, I didn't know God looked like a lizard priest.
No, you don't see him; you just hear him.
All right.
What do you picture they sound like? These lizard people? Because
I
all
kinda
I
like
can
that.
all I
don't
can
know.
think of is Spider-Man.
It's me, Spider-Man.
It's me.
I know. I was like, what do you mean?
No, the lizard guy in the
Is it
Amazing
New
Spider-Man.
York
You mean
accent?
the lizard?
The lizard, yeah. Poor Peter Parker, all alone.
Yeah.
That's what the secretary sounds like.
You know what?
Oh, Diane.
I can see
All
it.
alone.
I can see it. He's in like some purple and gold robes.
Wait a minute. Isn't
No.
in
You think lizard people do or don't wear clothes?
Well, not robes. I wouldn't imagine a lizard person in a robe.
You don't think like people that are like so better than us wear robes? When I see
No.
someone wearing a
If
robe,
they were like physically better than us, I would not wear anything except
Oh, never mind. No,
compression
Secretary
shorts
George wears
and banana
very gold.
hammocks.
Oh,
banana hammocks.
What?
What?
yeah.
What was the last one?
Potable?
Potable water?
Potable?
You mean potable?
You mean you can put this stuff in the pot?
I guess.
Wait,
So. I bet they have
stupid.
clay
How did
jars
What?
down there. I
I
see
mean,
lizard
yeah.
people. There's that.
You
old-
see lizard people?
They talk to me.
I see dead people.
They told me to come on the podcast and
Can we just like
Please don't.
let's pretend like people talk to us. Let's make up some crazy theory, publish a book, and then just be like, yeah, only I know. They only
Yeah.
talk to me.
you know what?
Prove me wrong. Prove me like scan my brain. Prove me wrong.
Okay, let's restart this podcast. I believe in lizard people. They talk to me.
I'm so
Yeah, instead of
God.
Diane and any of this, we just gotta change it to Ezra.
They told me I need a bunch of wives.
They're like, get this. He said you have to give me all your money and all your wives and worship me and believe everything I say. So
No coffee, but a bunch of Mountain Dew.
okay.
Mountain Dew is actually lizard
Like-
people pee.
Oh, you know, that makes sense.
Actually, that
increase-
checks out. That's the
Yeah.
most believable thing I've heard yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Honestly, sometimes Reddit convinces me maybe there are lizard people in this world. Cue X-Files sound effect.
So do we know like who took over this theory after Diane?
Well, I don't think Diane's dead. I think she's.
No, but I mean like who are they talking to now?
I think they might still be talking to Diane. We'll have to do more
Well,
research.
then who's Diane talking to?
The lizard people.
No, I mean, like this theory still exists. So
She's talking to Reddit and the reporters.
You know,
she's just like a secret redditor.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
stay
Redditor?
tuned for our
Sure,
special
sure.
because we're gonna actually go to a lizard people convention and meet Obama.
Back in like
I love how
2013. Yeah, we're
at the
gonna go.
beginning of this, you just pulled up a picture of Google and it's just half Obama, half lizard.
Yeah.
And we were wondering,
It's
like,
not-
what?
so he's got 5 different pictures. One is like the Earth's core. One people like worshiping a lizard. Obama lizard. A lizard and a rock. And just an alien.
Wait, like Dwayne the Rock?
Well.
Oh, the
Not
little
quite.
gray men. The little gray men visit the aliens. I mean the lizard people.
Yeah.
Just because they
Of
congregate,
course. Yeah.
they
Oh
talk,
my
they hang out.
gosh.
They're like buddies.
Well.
That's the.
I don't even. Okay, I don't know where to go from here. Like,
That's.
So
Honestly, I
I-
believe.
I
I
hope-
believe.
thank you for listening, and I hope you learned something. This is a
I
very
did.
educational podcast.
remember,
It's
people,
actually-
history.
remember,
actually
people,
potable.
don't take your medicine if you want to talk to the lizard people.
Or maybe take the medicine if you want to talk to the lizard.
It just depends on what kind of medicine
Yeah.
you're taking, really.
But either way, it's actually potable.
Potable.
If we've learned anything today, it's that.
Apparently, we should listen to Ezra more. Believe the things he
No.
says.
No.
That's what I'm getting out of this.
I'm done.
You know what? I saw some gold tablets in the
Okay,
back.
we're ending this.
Yeah.
Take care. We'll see you next week.
Bye now.
Bye.